Let's shift our focus now to West Bengal, where the theatre of the absurd is playing out, and this time with a dash of Ganga Jal. Just take a look at the pictures on your screens, ladies and gentlemen, and tell me what you think. It was day 3 of the BJP's protest against the TMC, and their leaders, led by Shreya Dhoundial there on your screens, showed up with pots filled with Ganga Jal. Now, the BJP is calling this the Sudhikaran protest. They say that the TMC polluted the area near the Ambedkar statue with their protests, and therefore Ganga Jal has been brought in to purify it. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, the TMC has hit out at the BJP over this Sudhikaran, saying that the BJP has actually insulted the Dalit community, as most of the leaders who protested near the statue belong to the Adivasi community. The TMC has now announced a mega protest in Bengal in connection with this. Now, what essentially had happened is this: the TMC had held a dharna at the foot of the Ambedkar statue for 3 straight days to protest non-payment of central funds to the state. Of course, high drama unfolded during these protests. And let's put back those pictures of Ganga Jal protests on our screens. The TMC complained against the BJP, saying that MLAs of the Saffron Party initiated a counter-protest and chanted "Chor Chor" when the Chief Minister was singing the national anthem, essentially to say that the national anthem has been insulted. The police then registered an FIR against 12 BJP MLAs who are calling these FIRs illegal. Listen in to who said what.
পড়া মানুষ জঙ্গলমহলবাসী তাদেরকে শ্রদ্ধা সম্মান আজকে আম্বেদকর মূর্তির তলায় বসে নাটক হচ্ছে। এগুলো সমস্ত রকম ভাবে মানুষকে অপমান করা এবং অন্যান্য জেলা অন্যান্য আমাদের যেগুলো সুষ্ঠুভাবে আছে, কিন্তু ভারতবর্ষের অন্যান্য রাজ্যগুলিকে দেখুন সেখানে কিভাবে অনগ্রসরদের উপর নির্যাতন চালাচ্ছে ডবল ইঞ্জিন সরকারের রাজ্যগুলোতে। ফলে সেখানে শুভেন্দুরা যা করছে, আগে বীরবা হাঁসদা দেবনাথ হাঁসদা তাদের যেভাবে এই কথাগুলো বলা হয়েছে, আগে ক্ষমা চাক, প্রায়শ্চিত্ত করুক, তারপরেরটা তারপর।
वो छोड़ दीजिए ना, वो हम लोग कोर्ट में जाएंगे वाशिंग के लिए। ये फर्जी FIR है, नया बात नहीं है। मेरा खिलाफ तो 30-45 पाए, सब लोग का खिलाफ है, 50-100 सब लोग का खिलाफ है। उसका बात का कोई उत्तर नहीं देगा, वो सर्वेंट है ममता जी का। ये कंपनी नौकर है, नौकर का क्या बात करेगा? मालिक बोलेगा तो कुछ बोलेगा। ममता चोर, ममता चोर, ममता चोर, सबको मालूम है। बंगाल का हर कोने में मालूम है ममता चोर।
Oh my God. Dr. Avra Sen, spokesperson of the BJP, joining us this evening. Tauseef Rehman, spokesperson of the TMC, joining us this evening. Tauseef, my God, your frame is extremely dark this evening. I'm assuming you're in a car. Anyhow, I think we can live with it. Dr. Sen, can I just come to you first and ask you, why was this theatre of the absurd required outside the West Bengal Assembly near Ambedkar statue? I mean, seriously?
You have to understand the premise of the entire scenario. A few days back, in an organizational meeting of the Trinamool Congress, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee gave a call that none of the ministers or leaders who are being arrested on charges of corruption by ED or CBI are actually corrupt. She gave them a certificate that they are absolutely good people, no corruption has happened, and this is political vendetta. Keep in mind that all the central agencies that are actually investigating these corruption cases, this is being done at the behest of the High Court, Calcutta High Court. Because the Calcutta High Court has found prima facie evidence of serious corruptions in various things. Now, the Chief Minister, who is also the Police Minister or the Home Minister of the state, gave a call that for 4 people of TMC being arrested by the central agencies, her police, the state police, would arrest 8 BJP leaders or MLAs. This was her clarion call. This was her categorical statement. You have to understand. Now, we have to also take into consideration the fact that she is saying that the central funds are not being dispatched to the state government. It is not the scenario. The state government has done a lot of, I'll say this word, ghotala. They have not given utilization certificate of Manrega scheme utilization. They have totally tampered with the eligibility list of PM Awas Yojana. and they have just siphoned off the central schemes as funds. In this premise, several investigations are going on, and even the ration scam investigation is going on. Now, what the TMC does is that the TMC plays a sympathy card. They are saying we are being deprived by the state. We are all good. Nothing is wrong is being done, and they stage a dharna just below the Ambedkar statue inside Vidhan Sabha premises. So do you think the entire premise of whatever dharna or drama the TMC was staging is justified? It was not. And are these TMC people talking about the constitution? We in Bengal remember the day when today's Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee was holding a copy of the constitution,
Dr.
and
Sen.
she ran inside Vidhan Sabha. Please, ma'am, give me 10 seconds. I'll just finish. She ran inside the Vidhan Sabha and incited her party MLAs to break the properties inside Vidhan Sabha. This was during the left regime. And if you take into context, over the past 12
Dr.
years,
Sen.
this Vidhan Sabha, which they are running, TMC is running, ma'am, please, they are running, it has not followed the Constitution's 10th schedule's anti-defection law.
So,
And now they are doing this drama.
Okay,
just
so
to
Dr.
wash
Sen,
their hands off
you're
all the corruption that they have done.
essentially telling me, Arey, ruk jaiye na. Dr. Sen, I don't need to go into history that dates back to 1977, bhai, ruk jaiye. Dr. Sen, so essentially the point, to cut a long story short, the point you are trying to make is that the Sudhikaran was against the unholy activities of the TMC. Let me see how the TMC responds. Tauseef Rehman, now this was clearly BJP drama, but you took it one notch higher. You're saying this is actually an insult to Dalits and Dalit MLAs in the TMC. How is that, bhai?
Good evening, Shreya. And first of all, I apologize for the video frame. It's not appropriate, I know, but kindly adjust today. Next time it won't happen. But Shreya, you heard the story from BJP. It was looking like some Shakespeare story, what he was giving, and it was very angry. But today I'm not angry. Because, what we always thought, like Suvendu Adhikari, the leader of opposition or the leader of corruption, is quite funny and he does some comedy scene inside the assembly. But today we do understand that he has some dirty politics and dirty mind. Shreya, I'll tell you something what exactly happening in West Bengal and inside the assembly as well. The central government disrespecting Parliament's Manrega Act by not paying dues. I mean, we were protesting against the unconstitutional decision of the Modi government by protesting in front of B.R. Ambedkar's statue. On cricket grounds, Bharat was written on Indian flag. It is a great disrespect to India. Union government is degrading institution of another court as well. Now, I'll tell you, BJP has totally failed, Shreya. They have totally failed to execute the responsibility of an opposition party. Today, the stunt of purifying Ambedkar's statue is nothing but a new drama in an attempt to stay afloat in politics. They were nowhere to be seen in calamity or during the COVID pandemic. Bengal people have responded to them in several elections and will not tolerate the staging drama. I know who he insulted. I mean, आपने ये जो शुद्धिकरण किया है, and you know what he said, Shreya? Please notify that. He said कि ये लोग मेरे पैर की जूती हैं. आपने किसको बोला? पैर की जूती. Did you set the पैर की जूती to the tribal whom you seek vote through? I mean, BJP commits sin by insulting the constitution every day. We had SC, ST MLAs like Birba Hansda with us on that day. Is BJP alleging that Ambedkar's statue has been made unholy by the presence of SC and ST MLAs? We know how people from backward communities are insulted, tortured in BJP ruled state. Shreya, it's not over.
Let
BJP
Dr. Sen respond to that. No, give me a minute. We will get to the second point of your argument, but Dr. Sen, very quickly, again, I don't want you to go back to 1985. Respond to this very charge.
Yes.
Respond to this very charge.
I am stunned by the stupid argument given by TMC regarding this matter. What they have done, I'll tell you.
Why didn't you insult the tribals?
Please ask
him
not
Doctor,
to
didn't you insult the tribals?
No,
it is very important, Shreya. It is not appropriate. Stop here. It is not appropriate.
Tauseef, wait a minute. Tauseef, please. No, Tauseef, wait. Let Dr. Sen speak. I need to hear from the BJP spokesperson. Tauseef, you have made Arey, ruk jao.
This is the conduct of TMC.
Arey, bhai, ruk jao na. Tauseef, just a minute. I need to hear from Dr. Sen. You made a charge Let's hear what his response is. You've made a very grave charge. You're saying the BJP is doing Shuddhikaran of the Ambedkar statue because Dalit MLAs were there protesting along with Mamata Banerjee. Dr. Sen, that's a grave charge.
Ma'am, this kind of idiotic logic just to somehow cook up a story can only be expected from a party like Trinamool Congress. I am telling what has happened in Bengal. Yesterday, they have filed, the TMC's police has filed an FIR against our MLAs, 12 of our MLAs. And you have to understand what kind of botched up faulty FIR they have also filed. They have named a person who was elected as a BJP MLA and now he has defected to the TMC. Now he is also named in the FIR. Secondly, Hiron Chatterjee, who is an MLA of BJP, he was not present there yesterday. He is also named in the FIR. Plus Chandana Baudi, who is an MLA of our party, was named in a wrong way. She was named as someone else in the FIR. So you have to understand who is staging the drama, and the screenplay of this drama is so weak and laughable that everybody can understand. It is just the fact that TMC is trying to just safeguard itself in the public eye because they know they have been caught. They have been caught. Their ministers are getting arrested for one scam after the other. And in this premise, they have to cook up a story. There is no other way for them. Are you expecting a logical reply from TMC?
Okay,
Then
they have to cook up a story and you have to orchestrate a drama. No, you have to cook up a, they have to cook up a story and you have to put out this absurd drama. Shuddhikaran hota kab hai? I mean, is the symbolism of this protest even appropriate in the times we live in? I mean, Dr. Sen, it's okay to protest. I understand that when you put out protests like this, carrying Ganga Jal outside the assembly, it will ensure that 10 television channels carry it, it is headlined and it is discussed as well. I understand that. But there is a certain symbolism that is related to Shuddhikaran. Was this the place and the time to do it? Anyhow, let Tauseef respond. Tauseef, essentially the BJP spokesperson is saying this is all absolute stupid logic that the TMC is giving when they say that the Shuddhikaran was against Dalit MLAs.
Shreya, I totally understand. They don't care about tribals. They don't care about SC and ST. They don't care about anything. They're talking about FIR. They're talking about corruption. You know, law will take its own course. I'm not denying it. Whatever happening in Bengal, you are taking actions. It's all the same. It's all not a problem at all. But what you did today, first, BJP insulted national anthem in India. And now tribals. I know, Shreya, I want to ask something. You know, Amit Shah, Honorable Home Minister, was there in the city.
How was national anthem insulted? How was national? I know there's an FIR against 12 people in the BJP, but how was national anthem insulted? Some is singing the national anthem and 3-4 BJP MLAs scream chor chor. How is that an insult to the national anthem? No. Yes, it's an insult to Mamata Banerjee, but certainly not. Not the national anthem.
When someone is chanting national anthem, you know, you have to show respect. You can do all chor Mamata, chor Abhishek, chor this and that later on. But at least for 3.5 minutes, you have to stand still because the national anthem is there. Even when we go to see a movie, we stand. Why? Because there's a national anthem. And I want to know, Shreya, what is the reason behind all this? I mean, the time Amit Shah ended his rally in Calcutta, this leader of corruption, Suvendu Adhikari, started this ruckus inside the assembly. So, मुझे तो ये जानना है कि ये सारे decision के पीछे क्या अमित शाह का decision है? That you have to insult these people, you have to do the Shuddhikaran. Are you insulting the Chief Minister of Bengal, or you really want to target the tribals of Bengal because they are not voting for you? What is it? I mean, it is a very big game.
Dr. Sen, I am going to give you 20 seconds. Okay,
sure.
Dr. Sen, I'm going to give you 20 seconds. Tauseef, please do not interrupt. Dr. Sen, my question is, chalo, Shuddhikaran we have spoken about. Tell me, honestly tell me, we've, you know, since we were in school, since we were in class 1, every time our morning assembly starts, we sing the national anthem.
Yes.
When the TMC says it was a disrespect to the national anthem when you started screaming chor chor when it was being sung, are they wrong?
Ma'am,
that is why there is an FIR against
national anthem. I'm not playing the video, but I have the video evidence with me right now. One of the complainants, who is a TMC minister, okay, she could not sing the national anthem properly. She used wrong words during the national anthem, and the famous Bhaipo of TMC was standing just beside her. I have the documentary evidence regarding this. These people are simply using
Dr. Sen, answer
the
my question.
garb of nationalism
Answer my
to
question.
safeguard themselves.
Is it respectful
telling
if
you, ma'am.
I am standing up here and singing the national anthem and you start saying chor chor? Is it not disrespect to
Ma'am,
India's
ma'am,
national
our-
anthem? Where was the need to
kindly
do
let
it? You
me-
could have done it after 2 minutes.
Kindly allow me to speak. Our MLAs have already clarified the place where these TMC MLAs were sitting in for the dharna was at least 60-70 feet away from the place where our MLAs were passing by, first of all. Secondly, these TMC MLAs, none of them or neither the police informed our MLAs that the national anthem would be sung. Now, if they try to create such a situation where against people are there,
Are
but
you
the
deaf?
opposition is there, you will just simply start singing the national anthem and create a situation so that you can accuse others and file an FIR
Oh, come
and
on.
create this issue. And it's
Dr.
really,
Sen.
really very sad.
Dr. Sen, come on. Dr. Sen, come on. Are your MLAs deaf? And is it a crime to start singing the national anthem whenever you want to?
I've already
Come on.
said,
We'll leave it there.
There was a distance of 60
We'll
to
leave it
70
there.
feet, ma'am. There was a distance of 60 to 70 feet.
Okay.
And what the TMC spokesperson has said, only
Okay.
one person was singing the national anthem, allegedly. Do you think it is logically possible for
Okay,
that
we'll leave
person
it.
being heard from that afar? And our MLAs were not informed, ma'am.
Acha, chaliye. Okay.
TMC is just creating an issue.
Okay.
They are
So you're saying
diverting the main issue
they
of
didn't know
corruption
what was
by
happening.
doing this.
You know, the
There should be a
point is
logical
that
explanation to
the
my
point
point.
is that no, there is no logical politics playing out in West Bengal in any case. All we see is high drama
Thanks to
and
TMC.
the theatre of the absurd play out. We leave it there
Thanks
for
to
the
the Trinamool
moment. Thanks to the TMC and the BJP.
Thanks to the Trinamool
Thanks
Congress.
to
Shreya.
the
Thank you.
TMC
Thank you.
and the BJP. As they say, Ram Milai Jodi. We'll leave it there for the moment. Thank you, Dr. Sen. Tauseef Rehman, thank you very much for joining us.